before we get the show on the road, guys, we're like 40 subscribers away from 12.9k. So to hide any disappointment from today, if you could subscribe, it'll make my day, honestly. Tell me about it. Here we are, about 10 minutes till kick-off. I'm not too confident today because we've had a bit of a mare in midweek, pun intended. We've got a new signing in today, Archie Mare's in goals. Oxborough's injured and Hedges gone back to West Ham. So we'll just see what happens today, but I'll happily take a point right now. Motherwell, honest prediction for me today, it'd be surprising if we weren't losing at half-time. I'm losing 2-0 today, but I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. Here we go again. I think it was a wee bit of a deflection across the space of the goal. That came from us losing the ball in our own half.
Offsides. Virtually complete. Easter Road makes some noise for Hibs. Not 10. Matson!
Wilson, what is that? Well, that's the game done after half an hour, 2-0 down. Two terrible goals, giving the ball away in our own half.
The club is second over the Hibs, make some noise for Nixon!
Two goals in 3 minutes. Oh my God, it's going off for Dan Casey. Oh my God. Get it down! Oh my God! Hi, man, how you doing? Call for full time, please. Fucking pathetic!
So half time here at Easter Road, quick update on the other scores in the Scottish Premiership.
It's been a very poor first half, not gonna lie.
Stand today.
I have a lot to say about this, but I just can't be arsed. So
I'll
go in depth and then rant at full time back in the studio, but right now we didn't have a shot. Their keeper took 44 minutes to actually have a touch. So they're going to get worse. Wilson and Halliday are both going off.
Change from Motherwell, Open Park is 23. Ian Wilson is to be the change by 21. Marvin Coletta.
Oh my God, it's 3-0. Wait, what? Commander. That was awful. Come on! Oh. Go on!
Wait again!
Support him!
Back post ball.
A shot on target!
Motherwell Member Park is
Sparrow's going off for
Slattery.
Slattery. And Tony's going off for Moses.
It can be replaced by number 8 Callum.
Cheek.
Thank fuck there's some cunts getting scalped over there, I don't know who, but...
Come on.
Right, first one to head it out, man!
Come on! Callum Slattery, 2-1! 14 minutes to go plus stoppage. Got one back. Archie! Hey, go on! What?
Stephen O'Donnell! Fucking well done, Stephen O'Donnell!
Is that a penalty?
Aye, it's a penalty.
What?
Stephen penalty inside.
It's going straight to the keeper.
His son from the back.
Oh, fucking idiot.
Right, I won't start that body there.
Oh, come on. Come on, Archie.
Let's go! Well done, Stephen O'Donnell! You fucking useless cunt!
Well, that's the whole thing knackered now. We actually had a chance. For some reason, we had a chance to get back into the game. And we give away a penalty like that.
Make some noise.
Come on. Good Jack. Come on, Slats. Good ball, that.
Somebody challenge, man! Wait a sec! Wait! Mail, that is terrible. Well done, Andrews, again.
You know what? Slattery's a visionary. Oh,
He's fucked.
Jack feels done.
That's what's going on, I believe. He's getting fouled here.
That was actually a good tackle.
That's a great tackle.
Come on. Oh. There you go. Oh, no.
That's not what he wanted, Sean.
Oh, here we go again. The smelling blood. Well do. Take the booking. Take the booking. It's fine. It's not a red. How can you be claiming a red card for that? How is that a fucking red card? In what planet is that a Oh, red card! Well done, Motherwell, you've ruined another Saturday. I'm actually scunnered watching this. The red card has stood. Oh my god. We lost 3-1, we didn't deserve anything from the game today. But I've got a full kick-ass rant to go through this. Because that was absolutely shocking today. Second half we were actually alright. But the first half cost us that. This is as raw a post-match reaction I'm going to give this season. It's only 7:15. I've not watched any sports scene. I've not watched any highlights. I just have a lot of anger for today's performance. I'm scunnered. And today's result doesn't come as a surprise to me. And any regular match-going fan that Motherwell has, you wouldn't be surprised by today's performance either. We're only 11 days into 2025 and this was already our third poor away performance. Hearts away was shit. We were 1-0 down after 7 minutes and did fuck all for the rest of the game. And we only started playing football about 5 or 10 minutes before injury time in the second half. We were awful against Aberdeen as well and we won 2-0. And that shows how bad Aberdeen are. Like, we sat back against 10 men and allowed them to come at us. And we were lucky to just win 2-0. Wednesday's performance against Kilmarnock was really testing my patience. Because all we had were 2 shots on target. Against Kilmarnock, who are, 9th or 10th in the league? They should have won about 3 or 4-0 on Wednesday night. And today's performance was just a continuation of that. The only difference is Hibs could actually hit the target. And it could have been anything that they wanted to do. Let me just take you through the stats of today's game. Hibs had a lot more of the ball than we had. They had like 55% of the ball. 8 shots to our 4. Would you believe it? Our new goalkeeper didn't make a save. Hibs had 17 touches inside our box. And we only had 7 in theirs. We were never going to win today because the way that Kettlewell set up, we sat on the counter without having any players that were capable of providing a counter-attack. When you're sitting with Wilson and O'Donnell as the 2 fullbacks, neither of them are that attack-minded. And when you have that as a back 5, 3 centre-halves and 2 wing-backs that just aren't attack-minded, then it's basically a flat 5 at the back. And that is always going to struggle against anyone in Scotland. It frustrates the life out of me because 2 of our best players going forward are Marvin Coletta and Tawanda Mazwanizi. And I understand that we're trying to rotate the team and freshen things up because we're averaging, a game every 2.8 days or something like that is one of the stats that Kettlewell's throwing about in the interview. I don't care. I genuinely don't care. Like, if you've got players that are good enough to start and they're only half fit, play them for the first half. Get yourself into a comfortable position and hold on for the life of you. I don't care about playing a half-strong team because, X and Y can't play a full 90 minutes. I would much rather someone was half fit and gave us their all for the 45 minutes and then get us into a good position and then see the game out. But I'd much rather have a fighting chance of getting something out of the game than find yourself 2 goals down and chasing the match. The game was lost with the team selection. 100%. Like, yes, we had a couple of new starts today. I mean, Kai Andrews actually seems decent. He might not have a place in the team at Motherwell because he's actually a footballer. I hand out my condolences to Archie Mayer because, unfortunately, he was alright. Like, I mean, there's not much he can do about the 3 goals he conceded because the first one was a howler from Halliday. It wasn't even a clearance, it was a pass to the Hibs team. His clearance had no height or depth to the ball and it literally went straight back to Hibs and they scored from it. The second goal comes from Ewan Wilson letting the ball run across him and Triantis just jumps onto it, and when Wilson's basically trying to have the back pedal to get the ball again, he's already at a disadvantage. That was a howler. It was a schoolboy error, and unfortunately you're going to get that from some players that have only had half a season worth of first team experience. I'm not saying that to defend them, I'm just saying because he's a young player, he is prone to making the odd mistake. But genuinely, that first half was atrocious. Like, we didn't even have a shot. It took their goalkeeper 44 minutes and about 13 seconds to actually touch the ball. He could have had a book in his hand the whole first half. Like, there was nothing for him to do. What annoys me about the change we made just after going 2-0 down, when Paul McGinn was forced off, like, that was the time in which we needed to change shape, because the 5 at the back was not working. We were inviting so much pressure onto us. We had to go to a back 4 and put another in midfield, because I don't know how many times I'll have to say it this season, but for about 10 or 15 games, we've been overrun in midfield. Sometimes we get away with it because of the standard being so low in Scottish football, but most of the time, it just doesn't do us any favours. After about 35 minutes, we should have twisted and gone 4 at the back and just gone for chuck the whole kitchen sink at Hibs, because they're not that great defensively. But we didn't lay a glove on them in the first half, and that's the most disappointing thing. Into the second half, we actually started playing all right, but that's because Hibs were 2 goals up and coasting. When you're 2 goals up these days, teams tend to sit off and just soak up any pressure that we have to give them. It probably took us about an hour to have a shot on target again, which is about the 3rd or 4th time this season that that's happened. The first time being against Hibs at Fir Park when we lost 3-0, and it could have been 7 or 8. And we just decided not to have a shot on target until like the 67th minute. I would say the only shining light from today's game was Callum Slattery getting more minutes, and he got a goal as well, which was great because, well, he'd been out for over a year. You know, he's got the gumption that we've been missing in the middle of the park. Like, we have been so light in the middle of the park this year. We are so easy to play against. Like, if you had said to a Hibs fan before the game, how would you like Motherwell to play today? Sit on the counter without any counter-attacking players, no pace, be very passive, allow Hibs to dominate possession. It's exactly what we did in the first half, and then Hibs sit off us and we actually got back into the game. And Callum Slattery scores that free kick, and it gives us a chance of getting something from the game. Hibs fans will back me for saying this, but usually when Hibs are 2-0 up or 2 goals up and they concede, you half expect them to go and concede again. I was hoping with 15 minutes or so to go, we were going to get back into the game. However, that did not materialise the way we hoped, because Stephen O'Donnell decides to foul a Hibs player in the box at the other end. The free kick's going nowhere near the area that Stephen O'Donnell's in. Like, the free kick literally goes into the arms of the goalkeeper. Next thing we know, the ref's pointed to the spot because Stephen O'Donnell's decided to pull back the Hibs player. And it's just, honestly, we have to stop coddling players who are not doing their jobs. Stephen O'Donnell, not for the first time this side of the turn of the year, has made a bad mistake, and it's led to Hibs scoring a penalty. A bad mistake, bad decision to pull the Hibs player back when there was no danger. Like, the ball was in the goalkeeper's arms, and that's lost us the game. On top of the absolutely terrible 45 minutes in the first half. But when we're in the ascendancy, because we were in the ascendancy, and we were chasing the game still, but in the last 15 minutes anything can happen as long as you don't make any mistakes. And unfortunately we made that mistake to give Hibs the penalty, and I'm disappointed but not surprised. I'm absolutely scunnered. I'm genuinely fed up, because I don't care what people are saying about Motherwell doing well. For me, it's not an achievement to be 5th place at this point in the season. It's an achievement to be 5th place at the end of the season. But we won't be 5th place. We'll be lucky to even scrape the top 6, because we are now in our point where we are hitting free fall, because we're not performing to the standard that we should be performing to. That's 3 wins from 12 games, and we're still 5th. It just shows how inconsistent everyone else is around us. Had we done anything on Wednesday, I could have probably been alright with losing today. But we were absolutely awful against Kilmarnock. We weren't that great against Aberdeen, which we won. And we were awful against Hearts. And over a 4-game spell, getting 4 points from 12... yeah, see what you want about having difficult fixtures, considering we've just played Celtic, Rangers, Hearts, Aberdeen, Kilmarnock and now Hibs. In my opinion, we should have had at least 6 points from the last 12. And the fact that we've played so poorly over that spell, it's alarming to say the least. I even forgot to mention that we had a red card. I couldn't care less about the red card. If anything, it shows that Jack Vale was actually trying to do something, you know? But fucking shite. When we win again, we'll be the best team in the league. For 2 days. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.